In this video, we are going to talk about personal finance advice for young adults, so before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. The term personal finance refers to all areas of money management, including saving and investing. Budgeting, banking, insurance, mortgages, investments, retirement planning, as well as tax and estate preparation are all covered under one roof. The term is widely used to define the whole sector that provides people and families with financial services as well as financial and investment advice. Personal finance is focused on accomplishing personal financial goals, such as having enough money to meet urgent financial needs, retirement planning, or college savings for your child. It all comes down to your income, expenses, living necessities, and personal goals and desires, as well as designing a strategy to satisfy those needs while keeping within your budget. To distinguish between good and bad advice and make educated decisions with your money and assets, it's vital to become financially literate. Here's the description of personal finance advice for young adults. Let's start. Instead of a bank, join and remain with a credit union. Credit unions are not accountable to investors since they are member-owned. As a result, credit unions may often provide greater interest rates on savings accounts and lower interest rates on loans, including vehicle loans, as well as cheaper fees and better service. Fortunately, depending on where you work or reside, there are several methods and possibilities for becoming a member. Save. Of course, all kids are advised by their parents to save money, but they never do. Here are two alternative ideas on saving that students should consider. Students A and B both want to purchase their first automobile for $5,000 on Craigslist. Each student A's and student B's parents want their children to have their automobiles when they reach the age of 21, which will be in 3 years for both of them. Student A and student B both work at a local business and earn around $1,000 per month after taxes. Student A devises a financial strategy in which they save 40% of their salary and deposit it in their bank account, invest 40% of the money in their investment account, and then enjoy the remainder, $200. After 3 years, student A had saved $400 every month for 36 months, totaling $14,400 in funds to purchase an automobile. Student B chooses to spend 80% of their salary initially, then invest 10% in an investment account, and finally save the remainder, $100. After 3 years, student B has just $3,600 in money to purchase a vehicle. The takeaway from this part is that if students save like student A, they won't have to purchase a Prius like student B. Create investing accounts. For a reason, compound interest is regarded as the world's eighth wonder. Assume two recent high school grads wish to learn about investment, call them students A and B. Student A plans to open a Roth IRA as soon as she reaches the age of 18. Student A deposits the maximum amount of money that anybody may put into a Roth IRA each year, $6,000, and continues to do so until they retire at the age of 65. Student B becomes lethargic and follows the same strategy as student A after she reaches the age of 21. If both students invest in the same funds and have a yearly growth rate of 8.5%, their portfolios will look like this when they retire at 65, $3,194,763.88 for student A, $2,485,882.38 for student B. Student B waited 3 years after student A to begin investing, and student A ended up retiring with nearly $700,000 more. The longer pupils have to wait, the greater the opportunity cost. Yesterday was the finest day to invest. Today is the second best day. Learn to budget, understand where your money is going. After reading a few personal finance books, you will comprehend the significance of two guidelines that every personal finance counselor repeats. Never allow your spending to surpass your income, and constantly keep track of where your money is going. The easiest method to do this is to budget and create a personal spending plan to monitor the money that comes in and the money that goes out. When you start monitoring your spending, it may be a great wake-up call to see how much the expense of getting coffee from a barista every morning mounts up over a month. Unlike a pay rise, which is mostly determined by your employer, modest adjustments in your daily spending, such as brewing coffee at home, are entirely under your control, and they may have the same influence on your financial condition as a raise. Keeping your major monthly costs, such as rent, as low as possible might save you much more money in the long run. Even if you can afford an amenity-packed apartment right now, selecting a simpler place and saving the money could put you in a position to acquire a condominium or a home far sooner than your peers who pay expensive rent. Begin building credit. Once you've mastered the fundamentals of finding jobs and creating bank accounts, it's time to focus on improving your credit score. Using credit cards sensibly is one of the simplest ways to do this. In addition to paying your payments on time, be sure to use credit cards wisely. They're a tool, not merely an extra source of cash. Avoid utilizing them to make frivolous purchases. Instead, use them for items you were going to buy anyway and pay back the whole sum as soon as you have the money. The idea is to establish solid credit for future large-ticket purchases such as a house or a car by demonstrating your ability to manage debt responsibly. Keep credit use under 30%. Just because you have a credit limit does not imply you should spend it all. For example, if you have a credit card with a $3,000 limit, your outstanding debt should never exceed $1,000. Examine potential future employment opportunities. There are several advantages to starting a career while you are young. Learn crucial interpersonal skills and how to collaborate with others. Create and comprehend strong work ethics. Determine the sort of employment that is most suitable for you. You may not acquire your dream job at 18, but you'll be in a better position to get one. Furthermore, you will begin receiving a monthly payment that you may utilize to achieve your budget and savings objectives. Have a checking and savings account. It's time to unlock your childhood piggy bank and put that money to good use. If you already have a savings account, but it's in your parents' name or linked to one of their accounts, it's time to take control and get it in your name. It's time to visit your nearest bank or credit union and establish your checking and savings accounts. Once they are in place, consider the said suggestions. Maintain a little buffer in your checking account equal to a little more than what is required to fulfill your essential monthly costs, and deposit the remaining into your savings account. Make this procedure as automated as possible to make saving easier. This will protect you if you have an unanticipated or forgotten cost throughout the month, such as a gas station or supermarket receipt. Use your debit card to make purchases and check your account so you know how much money you have left after you buy something or pay your bills. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.